You made it here, Mama, and that matters more than anyone gave you credit for. This isn't just a podcast. It's a lighthouse, a reckoning, a remembering. I'm Marisa, a single mama who knows what it means to lose everything you thought you needed, only to find yourself stronger, softer, and more sacred than you ever imagined. Love Letters to Single Mamas was born from the ashes of survival, but it is not about surviving anymore. It's about becoming whole, becoming seen, becoming the main character in your own life. Here, we tell the truth about the hard days. We celebrate the messy, the beautiful, the unbecoming, and the rising. We laugh. We cry. We break the silence around what single motherhood really feels like, and we're building something new from it. This is a community, a movement, a love letter to the woman you were, the mother you are, and the legend you're already becoming. You're not just welcome here, you're needed here. And if you're holding your breath right now, wondering if you're allowed to want more, to dream bigger, to heal louder, let me be the first to tell you, you are. So exhale, Mama. Welcome to Love Letters to Single Mamas, Season 2. Hello, Mama. Welcome back to Love Letters to Single Mamas. Today's conversation is the one I wish someone had folded up, sealed tight, and slipped into a time capsule for me 2 decades ago. It's a pin drop on the timeline of my life, marking the firsts that terrified me, the nights that broke me, and the days when I was supposed to be in 4 places all at once, holding a world together with hands that barely stopped shaking. This isn't just a list of stories. It's a beginner's attempt at weaving together the truth that no one puts on the label. The lessons, the questions, the private aching of becoming. It costs emotionally. It costs energetically. It taxes your spirit in ways you cannot mirror, but feel in your bones. There's an invisible tax on carrying this role alone. The weight of everyone's opinions before you even enter the room. The exhaustion that lingers like a shadow. The way you've learned to swallow your own dreams because survival comes first. Today, we're stepping inside that time capsule. Not to bleed all over the microphone, but to walk with you through the memories that shaped me, and maybe to remind you of the quiet victories you've survived too. Because, Mama, this isn't just my time capsule. It's yours. It's ours. So take a deep breath. We're going in. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's not sugarcoat it. The world has already judged you. They file you away under single, struggling, should have done better. And we carry that weight like it's our penance. But what if we said it out loud? It's not just the judgment. It's the fact that the pressure never lets up. There's no tag team partner to split the load. There's no one to collapse into at the end of the day, whispering, "We survived, we did it." There's no mirror reminding you that you're still a woman, not just a leader in yoga pants holding the world together. And before we go any further, I get to have a private conversation with the 21-year-old version of me. I would do anything to be able to stand in front of her at the age of 21. And I would be brave, bold, and do everything in my power to get her attention. Dear Marisa, you are not the girl who needs to fit into your family's mold. It's time to set down the last name like a heavy crown that was never yours to carry. To stop chasing an impossible standard written by people too afraid to live their own truth. It would be easy to tell you, stop settling. But you You're not wired for simple. You're wired for flight. So here's what I will tell you. Leap. Leap messy. Leap loud. Don't wait until you're brave. Bravery will meet you midair. Don't wait until you're ready. Readiness will rise as you go. Celebrate every stumble, every misstep, every disaster marked as a survival. Because the life you're walking into as a single mama isn't clean or polished or tied with a bow. It's sticky hands, it's late night pillow fights, it's laughter rising up from exhaustion saying, "We're still here and that's enough." Raise your chin, mama. Square your shoulders. Look ahead because what's coming is bigger than you can imagine from where you're standing. Your life will stretch beyond the edges of your old world into something wide, wild, and radiant. You can't shortcut this adventure. You can't skip the pain, the wonder, or the grit. But you will not fail. You will not fall apart. You will rise. So spread your wings, mama. You were never meant to fit in their small story. You are the author of your own. And I will remind you one more thing. You are not their image of you. You're beyond their half-truths, beyond their gossip, beyond the shallow reflections they tried to hand you. You are becoming, on your own terms, in your own time. And they will have no choice but to watch you fly. But most of all, Marisa, I'd whisper, your mind is a cathedral of brilliance. Stop shutting the door on your own dreams. Now, I know that was a letter to the 21-year-old version of me, but I have a feeling there's something in those words you'd want to say to yourself too. Or maybe, just maybe, you've been waiting the whole time for someone to finally say it to you. Let's dive into the internal now. This is a place that only a single mama can speak to another single mama. So mama, get ready to receive this. Even if you've never fully known how to let love in from someone else, I promise you, there have been signs, little quiet notes from the universe, woven all along your path. Want me to prove it to you? Okay. It's in the kiss you press into your children's forehead at night, the soft pull of a blanket over their small bodies, like a shield woven from love itself. It's in the whispered "I love you" that slips into their dreams, while you dare the nightmares to even try, because tonight, Mama's standing guard. It's in the memory of your 6-year-old marching into the yard, chest puffed out, declaring with all seriousness to the world, "I'm the man of this house, Ma." And no, don't worry, you didn't let him near the lawnmower, but you sure let him feel like he was holding up the sun that day. It's in the laughter that spills through your windows at night while you're standing outside in the dark, exhausted, dirt under your nails, grinning to yourself because you know no one else would understand the jokes that come tumbling out of those little mouths. These are the moments no one could take from you. These are the moments that built me, and I treasure the memories. These are the signs that you are building your own time capsule, day by day, even now. To make sense of this conversation, we have to show honor to the moment it was all worth it. Do you want to know when I finally understood it was all worth it? When I stopped comparing. When I realized my life was not meant to be performed for the congregation of gossipers. My joy, my struggle, my rise was never theirs to critique. It was mine to live. I spoke about this moment back in episode 5 of season 2. It's called "The Moment I Knew I'd Never Go Back." That day, stretched out on the couch, something ancient in me stirred awake. It all clicked. I understood, at last, I could never control what others think of me, and that it was time, long past time, to stop pouring even a drop of energy into their opinions. The only path that mattered was the one right beneath my feet. But here's the sharper truth that cuts through that moment like lightning. No one was asking me to stand at that crossroads, waiting for approval. No one was coming. So why was I there? Why was I holding my breath, feet planted in hesitation, as if some invisible judge would appear and wave me forward? Who whispered into my young mind that I needed permission to walk across the road that was always mine? And that, Mama, was the moment the waiting ended. That's the moment you stop performing. This is your life, your time capsule. Hello, Mama. I didn't warn you about today's episode, did I? No soft landings. No carefully wrapped comfort. This wasn't your typical soothe your soul kind of conversation. This is me, waving the white flag right in your face, shaking the walls around your heart, saying, "Wake up, Mama." This world has asked for you to carry it all. But hear me now. You were never meant to carry it alone. You deserve the world to hold you, to offer you rest, to lay a life at your feet that you've always dreamed of. And yes, it's waiting on the other side of this healing journey. Let's set fire to the old script and let's write something that's ours instead. If this is your first time hearing about love letters to single mamas, welcome to the rebellion. There are nearly 50 episodes already published waiting for you. And our community is now open on Patreon. Search Love Letters to Single Mamas and join us today. If you can't tell already, this isn't just a podcast. This is a movement. A sanctuary built by single mamas, for single mamas, for those 2 a.m. overthinking marathons, for the Sunday mornings when the silence feels like it might crush you. Together we heal, we celebrate, we stand ready for the next mama who needs a hand in the dark. Please, share this episode with any mama who's just stepped onto this path. Tell her you are seen, you are loved, your hard work is not invisible. And thank you. Thank you for listening to my messy, sometimes silly, sometimes heavy stories. I knew this would be the hardest part of the journey, but do you know what? It's become my way to preserve these moments, my own time capsule for the road behind and the road ahead. Mama, please hear me. You were never, ever alone, and you are so deeply loved. I'm Marisa, a single mama on a mission, and this is just the beginning.